forward, we have a very special person with us. He is a person who always wears a warm and affectionate smile on his face. He is a leader who has created numerous leaders with his words of encouragement and wisdom. Professionally, he is a chartered accountant and a company secretary with nearly 4 decades of experience in corporate finance and taxation laws. He is a company director and chairman of STRTA Consulting. He is the founding president of Utthishta Toastmasters. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome the general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde.
Good evening. Good evening. As general evaluator, I will be keenly observing the proceedings of the meeting. What happened? What happened? What happened that should not have happened? What has not happened that should have happened? All these aspects will be observed, and for good examples, there will be commendations. Less than desired examples, there will be a recommendation provided by general evaluator and the team. To assist me in this process, I have Toastmaster Abhishek. You will please come forward and explain your role as timer today.
Good evening, Toastmasters. As a timer, my role is to keep track of time for all the speakers and also ensure that all the speakers take their allotted time in their speeches. So, for this, I have 3 cue cards. Green card is when you are hitting your qualifying time. Yellow card I will show when you are hitting the target time. And red card I will be showing when you are hitting the maximum allotted time. So for prepared speeches, like we have first speech with Toastmaster Kirtan Bhatt. So the allotted time is 5 to 7 minutes. So I will show the green card when Kirtan will be hitting the 5 minutes time. Yellow card when he will be hitting the 6th minute, and the red card when he will be hitting the 7th minute. The next session is table topic session. For table topic, we have 1 to 2 minutes time. So for first minute, I will be showing the green card. For 1.5 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card. And for 2 minutes, I will be showing the red card. 30 seconds of grace period will be given to all the speakers, but there will be no indication once you cross that 30 seconds of time. And for speech resolutions, we have 2 to 3 minutes of time. And thus, I will be showing that green card for 2 minutes, yellow card for 2.5 minutes, and red card for the 3 minutes. So I will be giving my resolution once general evaluator will call me in the end of the meeting.
Our counter, that role is being played by Toastmaster Lakshman. Please come forward and describe your role and responsibility.
Good evening, Toastmaster.
Good evening.
Today my role is to take CRPF. This means C means crutch words and R means repetitive words. P and F is filler sounds. And I observe all speakers who speaks here, including and well, but so, and you know, and avoid and R. I'm also watch this means, and by the end of the meeting, I report to the general evaluator, Mr. Gopalakrishna. Thank you.
Correct words, C. Repetitive words are pauses, unnecessary and long. P. Then the filler sounds. These are the 4 parameters under which Toastmaster Lakshman will be preparing this report as an alpha and present it at the end of the meeting. Round of applause. Grammarian. Toastmaster Hegde, please come forward and describe your role as grammarian.
Good evening, everyone. As the grammarian for today, I'll be noting down the good usage and the words which could be avoided, other phrases which could be avoided. I would also like to introduce the word of the day, that is swift, which means happening quickly or promptly, to be used in a sentence like be swift to hear and slow to speak. Also, the phrase of the day is turn back the hands of time, which means travel backwards in time into the past. Usage in a sentence like I wish I could turn back hands of time and tell that young one to make better choices. So I would also acknowledge you, I would also request the members to acknowledge when the speakers here use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. I'll be back with my report at the end of it.
It is very serious matter. Evaluation team will be swiftly making note of their observations. In the process, evaluation of the role takers, the speakers and leaders will be carried out on 6 parameters: preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, performance, and general observation. These 6 parameters. Note it. Instant feedback provided by the evaluators in the Toastmasters meeting provides great opportunity for not only the individual speakers and role takers to improve, it inspires other members as well to note down the best examples and prepare, get ready to be that great leader and communicator. Back to master ceremony.
It's now time to receive feedback on the entire proceedings of the meeting. To conduct the general evaluation session, I would like to invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde.
You cannot think what if general evaluator is not there for Toastmaster. It has to be there, and the evaluation process has to be carried out. It is mandatory element for Toastmaster. That option is not. Meeting started sharp at 6 o'clock. I appreciate that. Lot of preparation has gone to ensure that the meeting on time, preparing the board, every other foods, ready, food, sanitary terms. Kiran Pradhan. You are high up on energy, that enthusiasm, smiles, it was reflected when you started. One important observation, your feet quite wide. The recommended stance is 6-inch gap between the 2 feet. 6 inch. Otherwise, it looks odd if it is wider. Make note of that. I observed that in the second half, probably you forgot some lines. The flow was disturbed. That had made his smile to vanish. So the second half, the smile was missing because of this disturbed the flow of speech. Don't believe it. Continue to smile. It was your preparation. You did not know what was the content of the speech. If you forgot it, move on to the next sentence. For all the effort, that preparation, and the enthusiastic way of starting the meeting, a round of applause for Toastmaster President Toastmaster Gopalakrishna. The way you started saying, I have got two news for you. One is good news, one is bad news. There was an expectation that you will be making some announcements. For a moment. Then I could immediately recover myself and say, linking to the theme of the meeting. Excellent way of connecting to the theme and presenting the relevant story there. You are the pilot. It is up to you how you navigate it. Going straight, taking left, right, U-turn. You are the pilot, and your success depends upon the way you navigate the time that is at your disposal. Confidence personified, the hand gesture, body language, very appropriate, in sync with the content of the speech. A round of applause. That was the time we, all of us, welcomed with great expectation and admiration, master of ceremony, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna on the stage. I have seen Toastmaster Gopalakrishna growing in confidence week after week, day after day, as a member, as a leader. Really, I admire you for that. That smile always, if I can call it as trademark smile of Toastmaster Gopalakrishna, that is captivating. Keep it up always. Melodious voice, smooth like music. These sentences, the part of the speech. One area that is recommended for improvement is, once you salute the audience, it is fine. At the end of every second sentence, third sentence, hand coming like this and then repeating here. That is not what is expected from a person from the stage. Watch on that hand gesture. I understand all of you what it is. Introduction of the role takers, the speakers, everything was perfect the way it has to be for enhancing the confidence, the esteem of those role takers and speakers. Job well done across party. Toastmaster Abhishek. Now is the time for the timer to come forward and provide the report on the time.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So, meeting started exactly at 6 o'clock. Sergeant to arms, Toastmaster Karan, he took 3 minutes 12 seconds. President Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde, he took 4 minutes 39 seconds. Toastmaster Srividya, she took 3 minutes 5 seconds. And for introduction, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde, he took 56 seconds. Now coming to the speeches. Toastmaster Kirtan, he took 7 minutes 44 seconds. And the evaluator Toastmaster Purnima, she took 3 minutes 57 seconds. Second speech, Toastmaster Yash, he took 6 minutes 46 seconds. And evaluator Toastmaster Manish, he took 3 minutes 38 seconds. Table topic master, Toastmaster Ganpati Revappa, for introduction, he took 2 minutes 10 seconds. In the table topic session, Toastmaster Sudeep took 1 minute 47 seconds. Toastmaster Vinita took 1 minute 20 seconds. Toastmaster Rajesh took 1 minute 28 seconds. Toastmaster Mahesh took 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Srividya took 1 minute 12 seconds. Guest Mahesh took 1 minute 14 seconds. And guest Manjuna took 1 minute 33 seconds. So that's all.
Toastmaster Abhishek, is this the first time you are playing the role of timer?
Yes.
Excellent. Table topic master, Toastmaster Ganapati. Wonderful topic. Challenging the limit of imagination of the speakers. I am surprised that not a single speaker, though every one of them started well, took off very well, not a single speaker could cross 1.5 minutes. It is a surprise to me. I do not know why. If 2 minutes is time given, then another 30 seconds. Everybody was within 1 minute 30 seconds. You are not responsible for that. It is the speaker thing. They have to understand and ensure that, have a look at the timer. Before the yellow came, everything was finished. Important point for the respondent to table talk. Toastmaster Ganapati, your opening remarks were appropriate, excellent, and the way you conducted the whole session was fantastic. I really liked it. Round of applause for Toastmaster. Toastmaster Lakshman, please come forward, provide your report on art.
Once again, good evening. Today, I am the appointed item reports of you. Surgeon comes. Took 1 long pause. General evaluator, 3 long pause. Speaker, 1, 3 long pause. He took 2 unnecessary and used. Evaluation 1. I don't want to mention the name of the speaker. My knowledge, I don't want to disappoint their name. I just want to say this. And speaker 2. Took so, used so 10 times and unnecessary and 12 times, 2 long pause, 1 well. And evaluated 2, 1 arm. Timer took 3 hands and arm, 8 times. And tabletop master. Topic. Sudeep, 3 long calls, 1 so. Yuga used 2 so. And Mahesh took long calls, 3 long calls, 4 unnecessary and that's all. Thank you for doing this.
I understand that Toastmaster Lakshman is also playing the role of our counter by time. Round of applause. You should be thankful that I have not kept account of how many you have used. It must have ending one. It must be more than 2 seconds. I have not kept account. This is an estimate. Timer has reported that there are 2 disqualifications. One is Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde. 7 minutes. Yeah. 7 minutes. 44 seconds. Other one is Toastmaster Manish, the evaluator.
3 minutes 38 seconds.
3 minutes 38 seconds. There are 2 disqualifications.
Toastmaster Gopalakrishna also 3 minutes 57. 57. 3 minutes 57.
Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde. When it comes, please note. All these things are fine. If the language that we use in our communication is grammatically not that alright, then what? Let us see how good it was. Toastmaster Shri Gayatri, please come forward and provide the grammarian report.
Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Coming to the word of the day, that is swift, it was used by Toastmaster Srividya, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna Hegde, and Toastmaster Yash, and our president, Toastmaster Girish, used the word of the day twice. And the phrase of the day, turn back the hands of time, was used by Toastmaster Yash, Toastmaster Ganapati Devasa, and Toastmaster Mahesh. Is there a left us on anyone? Okay. Moving forward with the good usage, few good words which were used were amidst, which means in the middle or during, diligent, showing care in one's work or duties, eternity, unending time, fascinated, strongly attracted, salient, most noticeable, camouflage, disguise the presence of, then axiom, statement accepted as true as on the basis of any argument, and then implausible, not seeming reasonable, speculate for the theory, pathetic through sadness. Few phrases or sentences which were used in the best ways: time doesn't discriminate, passage of time, power of now, eerie silence, learn and get better, drastic changes, which means great change, lip smacking, appealing to the sense of taste or smell, then long-standing tradition, going back to roots, order and chaos, involuntary movement, and in few places where we could have have improved is to become good communicator, to be an effective communicator. Who takes meeting forward will be taking the meeting forward. Doesn't waits for anybody, waits for none. Go to newer height, move to greater heights. It's all depending on you. It all depends on you. Sometimes eat off, sometimes eat. Were the used to pick. I have a photograph of it also, can just be said as I have a photograph. In class 1 to 4, from class 1 to 4, as there were few reasons, because of few reasons, I was self-confidence, I was confident. Creating a curiosity can be said as building curiosity. And then the word, it was used as Toastmasters, so we can just use Toastmaster and the name.
That was the Hungarian Toastmaster Hegde as his book. Thank you. For a moment, if I turn back and for time, and remember, when the Toastmaster Kirtan Bhatt was president of Utthishta Toastmasters, rise and shine, that if I can correct as a motto, statement of the club, it was coined and all of us appreciated it, liked it, observed it. We also discussed that it can be part of the logo statement of Utthishta Toastmasters, rise and shine, with that blue color background, etc. I find this missing from our agenda document. Good things should be continued. It should be continued. Because looking at that itself will be that inspired. Powerful statement, rise and shine. Thanks to Toastmaster Kirtan. I know he is silent because we are so feeling sad that it is discontinued in the official communication of the club. Keep it up. This is part of the preparation, as I mentioned. I will be evaluator on the preparation as well. Ballot has been shared by Sergeant-at-Arms in the WhatsApp group. Password is SWIFT. SWIFT. S. Cap. Please cast your ballot and encourage. One important observation which has been there for some time, I thought today as panel evaluator is appropriate for me to make a mention. Toastmasters meeting itself is very common, professional, learning structure, the environment. We talk about Toastmaster is where leaders are made, where great speakers are made. Think of any leader. If I can take the example of Amitabh Bachchan himself, he is undoubtedly the leader in his profession in our country. Am I right? Look at the way he dresses and presents himself. At all points of time, leave alone the movies. Otherwise, wherever he appears, that dress sense leaders. Look at our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Not that he does not have t-shirts. Yoga Day in Mysore, while performing yogasanas, he was in that t-shirt, white t-shirt, if you have observed. But otherwise, when he is a leader, look at the dress code. The formal, and professional dress. The advice is for all the role takers and the speakers who are informed in advance that this is the role. For example, tabletop master, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna. It was announced in advance that you are the tabletop master. Toastmaster Manish. It was announced in advance that you are the evaluator. Please be informed as leaders, set an example to inspire others as well. That is what is expected. Formal wear. Yeah? Toastmaster President is nodding his head and agreeing with this statement. If all of you also agree, a round of applause for this agreement. It was a very good meeting. I liked it. Hope all of you also enjoyed it. Over to mantra ceremony. Toastmaster Hegde.